Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to tonight's live stream. I am massively overblown at the moment. Give me a second. Forgot about this. Got the line still open. Doing a whole bunch of things all at the same time, trying to do them very, very quickly. But it's Monday evening. We got some Le Mans Ultimate doing some daily races. Hope you are all good. Had a good start to your week and a good weekend. This should be fun and interesting. Just give you a moment real quick while I quickly stand up and sort this. There we go. That should be a little bit better, look a bit more normal in terms of colour and not quite so blue and washed out. Yes, I was a little bit pressed for time at the end there because I was trying to quickly sort out Race Labs and download the latest version because it wasn't. There's some new updates and things like that, and had a quick 5-10 minute panic. But either way, we are getting ourselves ready for some daily races here this evening. We're going to be doing two. One is going to be the WEC Experience Fixed race, and then we shall do the Return of the Silver Arrows. So we'll be driving both the new Valkyrie and also the new Mercedes AMG GT3 here today. One of the cool things about today is we're going to be running custom livery in the Valkyrie. Yes, indeedy. I've got that set up. It's all good to go. Double checking that. Things I've shared have gone to appropriate places and all that, which it looks like it has. Okay, well, I hope everyone, you're all good. Hope you had a good start to the week, as I mentioned. Let us know what you got up to over the course of the weekend, and I'm going to very quickly bring ourselves into the game because we have loaded into a practice server. And fairly soon, we shall be cracking on with the actual race session. I believe it goes live at 20 past. So we've got a little bit until that point in the meantime. Go with that. Let's get ourselves out on track and get ourselves warmed up, ready for the race, the first race that we're going to be doing. It's about 40 minutes in length in total. And as mentioned, we're going to be driving the Aston Martin Valkyrie. It's going to be the first car that we're going to be driving here this evening. And then we'll be doing a Mercedes AMG GT3. First race here at Circuit de la Sarre, and then the second will be at Spa-Francorchamps. Either way, let's get ourselves actually out onto track, get into the flow and rhythm of things. I haven't actually driven this car on fixed setup, near fixed setup. We did a race last week, so obviously the car was released with version 1.0, but I've not raced it or properly driven it under fixed setup conditions in comparison to other cars. So it'll be interesting to see how this car actually stacks up, because I am planning on taking it in the next online championship season. At least that is my initial thoughts and plans as well. Hello, High Grade. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I should try softs. I probably should, considering it's quite dark. Track temperature is 30 degrees though. So we'll see how we get on with the opening lap or two. Glad to hear you're all good. But yeah, I saw over the weekend that Race Labs have announced that in their newest update, they've now got weather forecast added to Le Mans Ultimate and their overlays. So testing that out to see how that works. You're not going to see it on screen. It's off to the side. So I'm running an ultra wide 35-inch monitor, 21 by 9 resolution. Sorry, aspect ratio, but recording and streaming in 16 by 9. So I do have a little bit of additional extra information off the screen that you guys can't see, that I have extra use of, which includes some other information and also some lap time related information as well. A little bit deep there, but tyres and brakes aren't, well, they're near enough up to temperature. They're very close to being there. And yeah, definitely will be. As I say, we're running the mediums at the moment, which is kind of generally my more preferred and consistent tyre. One thing I know that with the default setups is the car is a little bit understeery coming through the Porsche curves here. I just remembered I could chase the anti-roll bars. There we go. That should help a little bit in some of the corners. Definitely helping. Trying to learn as much of this as you possibly can before it comes to PS5. Yep. Certainly a good idea too. Off track there. It's getting out of the way, interestingly. 10 minutes until the actual event that we signed up for begins. This guy looks like he's staying out the way. But pick up that slipstream regardless. That's a pretty good rotation on the rear now. Perhaps maybe a little bit too much, but we shall see. Can always adjust those anti-roll bars, bring them back in line with where we kind of want the car behaviour. I think probably that. Feels very, very good on the brakes and initial turn in this car. Just the rear end feels like it doesn't quite follow through the mid corner, and then there's been a little bit of oversteer, over rotation on the exit. Obviously, this is fixed setup, so I can't be going and making changes to correct the car behaviour and dial it to how I want it. I just kind of have to make deal with the tools that I do have. Watch your rejoin, please. Said watch the rejoin. Never mind. Yeah, it looks like the guy in the Ferrari's doing quali laps. That's going to be an invalidation. Never mind. That's going to be an invalidation as well. Oh no. Fine. Right. We are going to get a lap or two in here before the event that we signed up to actually starts. Let's try and make one or two good ones out of it. Purple first sector. No, this lap counts. I was hoping that this car would be competitive when they announced it coming out. At the moment, looks pretty good even in default setup trim. Of course, I don't know what the rating of these other guys here in this practice lobby are. So, it could be a bit lower than myself. Not the best of runs through both chicanes. Just testing the brakes a little bit there, seeing what I can actually get away with. Probably move the brake bias back a little bit more rearwards. Yeah, it's reflected in the times there. Seems like the car's got good downforce, so we might be able to make a bit of time in the Porsche curves. Wide of the apex there in Arnage. Yeah, front tyre's cooking a little bit there. Oh, didn't quite get hooked in. Oh, and yeah, unsettled the rear enough. Damn. Well, that would have been a good lap otherwise. Never mind. Whee! Yeah, that was my bad there, taking that inside curve. It's not a good idea when the car's like fully loaded up. Go back a bit and see if no, the car doesn't show the livery in practice sessions. Never mind. Hey JPS, how's it going? I I thought it might show the livery, but it doesn't. Not yet. Okay, the car does sound very, very good. I wonder if I can show you the liveries here. There's no real showing. But yeah, you can see it started to make a whole bunch of various different liveries. Annoyingly, you can't delete some. So I've got 2 liveries here for the Alpine. One's got my name in it, one doesn't. But yeah, we've got the Aston Martin, Peugeot, Caddy, Porsche, Alpine done so far, as well as the LMP2. And then we also got our first GT3 car, the Mustang, set ready for the beginning of the next season, because we'll be doing a couple of the championships that are on offer. I'll quickly show you which ones are going to be entering. Seeing as we've got just over a minute before we go ahead with the event. So this is going to be second championship there, enter the European Le Mans Series. I haven't actually done it yet. I'll probably do that now, to be fair. Register 2025 Ford Mustang. I haven't assigned the car yet to... Yeah, I haven't. Damn. Or is that because it doesn't allow the selection of custom liveries yet? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's because of that. Damn, right, okay. But yeah, the other championship that we're going to be entering is the World Endurance Championship here. I'll be going in with a hypercar on this one, and then a GT3 on this one. So yeah, 2 championships as per usual, doing the usual Thursday and Monday evening streams. That'll be starting from this Thursday. Anyway, let's go ahead and join this session. In this event. Oh god, I'm the highest rated player. That means I'm going to have to win. Hopefully, fingers crossed I do. But yeah, it basically means I have to win if I don't want to lose rating. So, no pressure, Yorkie, no pressure. Right. Yeah, at the moment it's quite limited with regards to what we can do in terms of the liveries. Hub City Sim Racing might just join us. Ooh, are you here racing in this split or this time slot? And JPS, I'm doing all good, thanks. Glad to hear that you're all good as well. VMS League, no. I haven't seen any of the details for VMS. Send them to me on the Discord. Should be a link down in the description below. Join that. Send them over. I'll take a look. But if I'm racing in the online championship on Mondays and Thursdays, it's my schedule already fairly booked up. And if they race on weekends, it's a definite no-no, because weekends are restricted to family and friends. Here we go. Rear in. Just about see the car there lurking in the garage. It doesn't want to show any angles of the car and the livery. You can kind of see it in places. There's the rear end. You can see bits of it. It's quite funny. Anyway, let's go ahead, get ourselves out on track, so you can at least see the car. Ooh, a little bit. Frame rate started there. JPS also in this one. If you're in split 3, then split 1, then yep, should be in the same session. There one as well. Very nice. Well, I'll try and keep an eye out for you, and I'll try not to interfere with your race, as long as you don't interfere with mine. Make that deal, shall we? Right. I quickly drive that little bit there out the pit lane and go back to the garage, so you guys can see this gorgeous livery that we have on the car. Getting ready to, there it is. Trundle out the pit lane. Oh, it looks good to see it on track. Ew, cool. Give you a thumbs up. But yes, Your Sports racing livery. It's alive and well on the Valkyrie. A little bit of lag and synchronization issues going on there, but the car is looking good nonetheless. Wonder what's going on with the lag issues there, but yep, can see all the sponsors on the car. And everything all nicely matching up. How it should look. Lovely stuff. Right. Now here is the big restaurant. Do we go with the soft tyres or nah? I'm almost contemplating the idea of going softs on the rear, mediums on the front. But yeah, don't know. Hey Rick, how's it going? Alright, I'm going to assume that this is JPS, Jason Peter Sangster. It'll be a fairly easy one to work out. Keep an eye out for. Right, track time is going to be 25. Oh, what do we do, ladies and gents? Do we go softs or do we go mediums? I'm kind of leaning towards mediums at 40 minutes race. We could qualify on soft. I don't know. It's hard to choose. Let's qualify on soft, at least. We shall do that. And then we can decide for the actual race a little bit closer to the time. Looks like other people will go in softs as well. Saying softs or mixed. Okay. To be fair, I have kind of now committed. The only thing that can change it is we go super easy on the tires. And then run a set of used softs on the rear, fresh mediums on the front. But the only problem with that is I don't want to. I might as well just go brand new set of tyres for the entire race. Probably shouldn't go mixed. Indeed, Rick. Does sound very nice. It sounds even better on the off-board. And the external cameras. What time is it now? 20:47. Okay, so the race is going to be even later. It's going to be at night. Mediums will last better. Probably what I should do is just push on these tyres. See what sort of temperatures they actually get up to in the Porsche cars, because that's going to be the worst bit where they're going to overheat. And kind of go from there. Definitely feels like there's a lot more grip on them though, in comparison to the mediums. Alright. Here we go, first the 2 flying laps. A little bit too much rotation from the rear with ARB2. They can play any curve on the inside there. It's weirdly, the Valkyrie likes it. Most of our hypercars and other high downforce cars, you probably shouldn't be taking as much of the inside curve in Tetra Rouge, but the Aston Martin Valkyrie doesn't mind. Too deep, way too deep. Managed to recover back onto the road though without invalidating the lap. Okay, so we can make that corner braking that late without the lockup. The lockup thankfully was quite small. I don't actually feel any vibration, any flat spot from it. Temperatures on the tyres aren't too bad at the moment, but we've got the Porsche curves to tackle. Away with it there. Didn't quite get it slowed down enough for the final chicane there, so the run onto this lap isn't as good as it should have been. Oh. Nicht gut. Really scruffy first sector, but there was a big time loss in that second chicane. So even if we improve by, say, 8 tenths or so, there should be a good handful of positions gained, which is going to be crucial for the race. Much better. Huge snap of oversteer though. Triangle, trying to get in. Not being a good lap. Alright, so we're going to be about this final run through the push curves and the final chicane. Wide. Better. Not good enough. Ugh. Threw away so much time in that first sector. Yeah, it is only qualifying. So, you're all good. Alright. 100%. Oh, we can't change the brakes. Amazing.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
No! That's not what I need. Game literally just crashed on me. Oh, no. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know if I can actually get back into the server quick enough. Come on, come on, come on. This is going to be an interesting recovery if we can get there. That was me spamming the brake button, I think. Try and adjust the brake bias. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bunch of stuff we can change in the car. That's fine, I just need to select the tyres. And if needs be, I'm just going to have to run with that 92% brake pressure. I want 97, 98, somewhere around there, but it all depends on how much time we're actually going to have here coming into this. Fuel should be fine, I hope. It may be a pit lane start. I think this might have been a bit too long. It's on 0%. It does this last little bit. Coming in. Come on, give me screen. Give me screen. Give me the screen. We're in. 100%, right, fine. That's that. I'm just going mediums. Got a way out of pit exit. Oh, damn it. So we missed the start of the race, but it is what it is. We're just going to go mediums the whole way. Turn the car off in the meantime. Stop it from rolling it back as well. And it's very much a last to first. Or a last to wherever we can end up sort of challenge.
Green flag. Green
Thank you very much for the well wishes. I'm going to have to wait for this GT3 to go though, that's the problem. So through goes the entirety of the hypercar field. We are going to be way down on them. GT3 is now going. Come on, give us green light. Green, please? Don't say because that guy in 30th has got a drive-through and is sat there and that's blocking us from leaving the pits. There we go. Oh, this is going to be such a long challenge to get back up. Excuse me, please. We are like 30 seconds behind already. Right, the challenge is on. We've got 40 minutes. Cold tyres. Yep, I thought it might have been him that's causing the issue. It's really frustrating. Well, let's see what we can do anyway. Yeah, it's only 40 minutes. So we're going to end up losing an absolute ton of driver rating here. which is a shame, but not much I could do. My own fault for spamming the button in the setup, trying to get it to change whilst it was trying to load. I think it was just where it was trying to load into the server and I was spamming. It's a bit like when a program becomes slightly unresponsive whilst loading. If you're spamming buttons away, it generally tends to crash. Either way, we're closing nicely on cars up in front. So let's see what we can do. Big drama there in GT3. It's made it a little bit easier getting past a bunch of them. Looks like there's a Porsche off in the Porsche curves as well. I'm going to obey the yellow flags here. I'm going to be a good boy. Obviously costing us time, but I don't want to end up damaging the car, trying to work our way through traffic here and losing even more time. Alright, first lap down, part of the way through the GT3 field. It's nice to see some custom liveries. It's pretty cool. Though I don't necessarily think that some of them are quite working 100% how they should be. Watch the curbs, Yorkie. I'm gonna go click back up on the ARB. Oh, JPS, that sucks. I guess you were caught up in the melee in Indianapolis. Didn't see what happened, but I saw a mess of cars up there. Ah, that sucks. All right, 33 seconds. 3.5 seconds. quite a bit of work to do to catch up, but let's see what we can do. Throws you off so much. Right. Time to do some hypercar hunting. Basically quali laps from here on out. Watch for that curb. Well, looks like we're going about a second and a half already in the first third of the lap. And I think soft tyres are probably the way to go all round. .27.2 at the moment is the fastest lap. The leader is over a minute ahead. Though we were stationary for a long time in the pit lane before we got the green light, and of course we had to make our way through the GT3 field. .26.5. Don't think I would have had that sort of pace. Anyway. Yeah, I think P23's definitely got some damage. Basically the pace of the top three. Come on, push, 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 push. Yep. Obviously, traffic will also be a factor as well. That will slow them down a little bit. Help me close in a little bit more. Yeah, the braking is not where I want it to be. Does not have the bite of that 97-98% that I want. Pushing a little bit too hard there into that last chicane that we just went through. Oh, P22's had a incident. Looks like they're back underway. Oh, caught across. That cost us. Much better final chicane. Again, P22's having more issues. There they are. Probably got suspension damage. Yep, they definitely do. So stay well clear of them. Would have been nice to have picked up some slipstream there, but didn't want to risk getting taken out. On gear. Should have been in first, not second. But I think on the last lap we had quite a bit of oversteer there. Hence why we managed to gain half a second off the exit. Alright, my current concern is at the moment I don't have the fuel to go to the end. So we're going to have to do some lifting and coasting. I mean, we've got the fuel to get to the end, just not the virtual energy. Too much curb there on the entry. Pulled me way over to the right. He's got some serious pace. 25s. Oh dear. That was a GT3. Yeah, so we got the fuel to make it to the end, but not the virtual energy. Hence the amounts of lift and coast that we're having to do now. So I did 0 fuel saving in the opening laps, trying to gain some ground. Still, we are lapping them quicker than the majority of people in front of us, despite the fuel saving. Obviously this lap is a bit slower, down a second already. Starting to catch back up with the GT3s again. This time being a bit more spread out, will probably be a bit easier. Work our way through. Way off the racing line there. Slip on past this guy. "13 seconds to P14. I'll be surprised if we can get up there. Possible. But it's going to be tough." Oh, big send by the Mustang. It's not what I need. It cost us quite a lot of time there, but obviously needed to be safe rather than sorry. There's no real way through. Managed to stick on through there. About impacting the Lexus. Right, we managed to get the virtual energy back to where it needs to be. That was way wide. Okay. Pardon me. I'll take that. Only 0.25 points. So we can start to push a little bit more again. Ten minutes remaining. Can we get up into the top 15? We'll be gaining an average half a second every minute. See him there up ahead. Here we go. Right on their tail now. I think I might have damage. He's weirdly slow in some places and fast in others. Right, P14's only just up there. Top 10's definitely out of the question, with P13 and 12 being 27 seconds up the road and 37 seconds. Yeah, P10's just gone through the second chicane, so way off from them. About 3 laps left. We should get P14. Where's P1? They are on the Mulsanne now, heading down towards that first Mulsanne chicane. I don't think it's going to go the extra lap. So yeah, I think we're good. Look, someone's in the pits to take on fuel. Yes, P14, so P13 we should get. It's a matter of time. Sub-track limits. There we go, broken the turnout. Hello, VMS. You'll have to send me the details. When is it? What days do you race on? Because at the moment I'm planning on doing 2 of the online championships. Yeah, link down in the description below to my Discord. Send me the details on there. Pre-Q starts 4th of August and will run to the end of August. Okay. Interesting. Splits on Fridays and Sundays. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to do that then. Weekends are usually very, very busy for family and friends. I don't get much time to race on weekends. Certainly not regularly. Every now and then I do, but they're almost a no-go for me, which is a shame. Otherwise, I definitely would have been interested. Have to save it. An endurance event? What is this endurance event you speak of? going to be real tight here on Virtual Energy. Should be alright, James. Trying to do the lift and coast himself. Indeed. Valkyrie is thirsty. Wait, P11's got to stop and go. Set that 0% mark. We should be good. There we go, cross the line 0.5. Close, but we made it. Oh, well, that was pretty good fun. Give them a flash of the lights as well. P12 in the end. That's going to be an absolute massively costly fuel. Fuel driver rating, but hey ho, it is what it is. So let's take a look at the replay and see what happened with the GT3s towards the beginning when things load in. There we are. There's that beautiful livery on the Valkyrie. Look, squirming around on cold tires. Alright, I'll do some GT3s after this. Yeah, car looks really nice actually. Really happy with how the livery turned out on that one. Right, this is where we arrived, and that was all the chaos. So let's figure out what happened with all these guys, shall we? Oh, very close to a bit of contact there between those guys. And then the Mercedes gave absolutely zero room. Oh, JP, what happened to you? Ah, so you were ahead of that mess. Still got caught up in cars in front dying. Ah. This guy. Getting a little bit too overzealous with these two guys. Yeah, that was just absolutely dumb. Where's car status? So he lifted off and then again braked way too late. So he prioritized getting around the incident rather than here getting on the brakes, staying behind it, because the slide would have taken those cars away from him anyway. Yeah, that's that really sucks. Hey, look, there's me. Well, never mind. Let's go ahead and jump out of this so we can go and take a look at the results. Here we are. Only -4 positions. -20. And then the most useless information that devs could possibly give. Now, they're even more useless than they were previously. What would be nice is if it said how many drivers beat you who had a lower rating than yourself, how many drivers beat you who had a higher rating than yourself, and then how many drivers you beat with a lower rating than you, and then how many drivers you beat with a higher rating than you. Having that information would be so much more useful in understanding how the rating, or why the rating went up and down, because it's beating drivers with lower rating is going to be the key thing to maintaining your rating. If you lose to drivers with lower rating, you lose rating. So you need to finish ahead of them, and then the number of them is also going to have an impact, as well as the actual difference in terms of the driver ratings. So I came into this as a silver 3, but as we can see here, beaten by a silver 2, silver 1, silver 2, silver 1. So I'm going to lose more rating to the silver 1 drivers than I am the silver 2s. But I get what the devs are trying to do with the system of doing it bracketed rather than showing the actual driver value, or driver rating value, sorry, because too many people focus on your actual rating as an actual value, such as in iRacing, the I rating. Everyone focuses on that, tries to protect their I rating, and therefore doesn't race. Whereas providing a more general value does go some way to actually negate people not racing to protect their ratings, because you don't know exactly what your rating is. You know where you kind of sit in the bracket, but even just looking these, you can't tell where other people are in their brackets. So I don't know whether that's a high silver 2 or a low silver 2, or whether they're in the middle, like a silver 1, that sort of thing. So they've kind of gone the right step with this. It's just these rank breakdowns, these notes here need to be way better and more clear and actually explaining what is going on, because that'll be so much more useful than what we have here, which is information we already know. Yeah, could be a possible idea as well, Dor, but I think a lot of people would show their rating because they want to know the value, and then it's pretty much the same thing in a way. Right, we are going to do this race here, Return of the Silver Arrows. So we're going to pick one of the three. Oh, 63 is almost there for our rating. We could go the yellow. Let's go full yellow iron links because we'll probably stand out a little bit more compared to other people. Indeed we will. Ooh, someone's got a nice looking livery there. Oh, nice red one as well. Right. Join practice because I have not done any driving with this car at all so far, and hopefully we can get into this session. It looked really quite full. And hopefully we can have a good race here at Spa after that catastrophe. But hey ho, it is what it is. Like I said, my own fault for spamming the button whilst the game was trying to load. Ah, cool. So all the servers are full and I can't get into any practice sessions. Damn. Died at Stavilo after gaining a couple of places. Messed up my repair too, so then that'd be nothing. Ah, that's a shame. Give me another server to join. Because I've not done any driving in these cars whatsoever. Which is not good. I'd quite like to go ahead and jump into some practice first before we actually do any racing in this car, so I can get a feel for how it behaves, what sort of settings I should be using. And again, at the moment, I have the most rating going into this race, so I'm going to be expected to win. Whereas obviously there's going to be plenty of drivers who have done plenty of driving in the past in this car, know how it drives, speeds, all that sort of thing. Let's pop out for a second, go back in and see if we can get back into it that way. There's one. AMG does seem to lock its rears and oversteer under braking at some corners. That's how I died anyway. Okay. Useful to note. I did watch a stream last week of when these first came out. I think it was Thursday. It was Dan Suzuki driving, and someone recommended like 47 point something brake bias, which is obviously very heavily rearwards. We're just into a server there. And then someone else beat us to it. Right, load into another one. Hopefully we can stay in this time. No. Chance to that one. This is the exact server that I was just trying to get into. Duh. Maybe someone else ended up dropping out from it. I'm going to have to have a look at the Virtual Motorsport Series. If you guys are still here, let us know what that endurance event was that you were talking about. It's funny, pretty much as soon as I get into a server, it ends up booting me again. So there's obviously other people who are trying to do exactly the same thing, trying to get into practice servers, and they're just about beating me to it. This one seems more promising. Right. I'm chancing it. No, connection lost. The game has crashed. No, it hasn't. Still going. Let's try this one. Sorry about this, ladies and gents. Just trying to join another server. Okay, we are destined to not do any practice ahead of this event. Go on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Nope. 733 people have signed up. That's 21 people per split. There's so many bronze rated drivers. No wonder people are struggling to get out of bronze. I know these are insanely popular, but as soon as you can get to the higher rated events, like the weeklies, special events, or like even the daily races like the intermediate or advanced level, go up and do them because you get more, you get a higher driver owned SR multiplier and they're going to be safer. It's like I pretty much exclusively do online championship races now. Don't do any daily events at all apart from obviously when it's off season like now. Pardon me. Otherwise, yeah, I only do online championship races. Right, we've got less than a minute till event is live, so we'll load into that and straight away get off to out on circuit trying to practice and get up to speed as quickly as we can. And just hope that going to be quick enough to get a decent qualifying position and we hopefully have a decent race. Yeah, look at this. Look how many drivers there are. So many S1s and then so many people in B3. I can almost guarantee that if these guys and girls who are here B3 rated did like a weekly or a special event, just one or two, and they get pretty decent results in both, they'll be straight up out of B3 and into silver. Because of the multipliers on those events, they're just so much more appealing. It's so much less of a grind. Obviously, the downside to that is if you do have a bad special event, then obviously you're going to lose 2-3 times as much rating, but they're longer, so people are generally calmer in them, and it gives you time to try and claw back some positions, not lose as much rating. As I said, we're just going to get straight onto the circuit, try and get ourselves up to speed. Do that. 49.5. Right. Let's go. See what this car's like. Slightly odd feeling front end, but going through a rouge there, but that is what it is. Yeah, front end feels very vague in the force feedback. Then again, I haven't actually driven these GT3s on this new tyre model. And I have heard that the force feedback does feel different to how it did previously. We could be so much lower on the brakes there. Holy understeer, Batman. So yeah, quite a lot of understeer on throttle. Seeing. Go ahead and get ourselves towards the pit exit. Set those up as we had. Alright, qualifying. Literally got a lap. Okay. In that case, don't really care about tyres. Let's just try and get them heated. Shift lights aren't really in sync with RPM. So they're not. So I'm going to shift in and around at that point because they're probably set up for the optimal shift point. Two laps, okay. I don't think purple throw is going to be flat. Tyres are nice and warm already. It's just the surface of them. Okay, yeah, can take that outside lip without bottoming the car out. brakes feel really good. Feels like we got too much slip on there. Looks like we could definitely run that down lower. Because there is so much rear end grip. Way wide. Okay, now I can start to feel a little bit of slip on the rear. Too much curve there on the exit though. It's crazy how much understeer there is. Tell you what though, the car does sound pretty good. I like the subtlety of it and the sounds of the drive chain. Haven't found the braking point there for the bus stop. Oh my god. So a lot of fuel on board still, and yeah, understeer city. Okay, what fuel do I need?
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
20-minute race. Probably 45%, maybe a little bit less. Do you know how much fuel? Maybe looking to you, that has no clue. Race is 20 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, it's 20 minutes. Took 20%, didn't finish. Ah, useful. Let's go 46. 9.6 laps. Probably going to be too much, but... Yeah. Ooh. Ooh! Very tight. Look at that. Other people 47, 48. Someone's gone 45. And this... Close. Close. Not on fresh tyres. Back. Forgot about that. Never mind. Right, here we go. Getting ready for the start. Please, no drive-through.
Green flag, green flag.
We're good. Oh, death. Oh, so he kept his foot in it, didn't he? Wasn't going to lift at all. Oh, 3 wide between people. Oh, this is going to be bad. I can see it. See it happening. A lot of argy-bargy. Didn't quite work. Didn't time the switchback there. Oh, freebie. Oh, deep. My God. A little bit chaotic. Oh. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, poor line. Really poor line. Right, gotta slow down the track limits. Can't be having any more of that now. Yeah, the worn tyres are starting to hurt us a little bit there. See, they were able to hold a tighter line than I was able to. Go on, bump draft us. Is it bump draft? It all gets very, very close and tight in those, in that chicane. Whoopsie daisy. Not the ideal way to take ready on that. There's so much understeer, jeez. Oh, that's a bit deep, sorry. And this is just so unbelievably chronic on acceleration, it's ridiculous. See why Daniel Morad wasn't too happy with the default setup and was critiquing hit quite a lot. He's there. Fuck's sake. Hitting those curves gets more rotation. Copy. That's a bit too much rotation. The guy in the rearview mirror did exactly the same thing. I will say, it definitely feels like the tyres, the non-fresh tyres, are really starting to hurt us now. That's quite a bit of a rotation. Definitely second gear for that one. I just can't get the timing right for launch him on either. What is that helicopter doing? Pilot's going mad. Yeah, the tricky thing is the little lip. You can take it in the GT3 cars. That's a dead Merc. You can straddle that lip on the entry in the GT3s, but in doing so it opens up the line, but it delays your entry going in, and I just haven't quite got the timing of that down quite right yet. It's leading to scenarios where I'm getting the line wrong. Kind of have to late apex it without actually late apexing. Yeah, that's kind of the aim, but it's just tricky to get there. That's the thing. We managed it there with the lift. Alright, no more track limits. Too much curb. Probably fine to do on that first part, but definitely not the second. Definitely got some very quick pace. The guys in front used to this setup and found ways around it. But there is a hell of a lot more understeer compared to pre-patch. Obviously, this is a new car as well, so it's kind of hard to compare what the Mercedes would have driven like before the patch, version 1.0. But certainly in comparison to the Mustang, it's just chronic understeer when on throttle, coming off the mid-corner and out through the exit. So what I like to do is use the throttle to help rotate the rear of the car around, because usually you'll see on my steering that once I kind of get to the apex and start to apply the throttle, I unwind quite a lot of steering lock. I'm not able to do that here in this car. So you put playing the steering lock in and then you get on throttle and I'm kind of doing that. But it's very difficult to get that sort of rotation on the rear that I'm used to. And that suits my driving style, so it's... yeah, been a real struggle here in this race. Nope. Too early. Oh, well, at least we go across the line. Not the result that I would have been hoping for, but still made it to the end. That's the main thing. Right, let's see if we can cut the replay here and see what those opening laps were like, because they were hectic, to say the least. Get that it does this now. Here we go. Very busy going 3-4 wide for a whole bunch of people up in front. Big buff there. was hoping that this guy would lift, but nope, he didn't want to. Someone else there giving another driver a big bump on the rear. And then, yeah, I got the timing of that slightly wrong. Took way more curve than I was expecting. I thought we had a pretty good run here at a car in front. We're going to have a fairly good opportunity to try and make a move off the exit of Blanchimont. A little bit of contact there, rubbing. And then I didn't know where he was going. Car behind. Almost coming in to pinball us, but I managed to take evasive action and dodge that. Camera angle. Quite a big cut at the top of Radion, but never mind. At the end of this up, we'll go and have a look, see what our driver rating loss is. I imagine quite a bit. I think this will be split one. I think I was the highest rated driver out of everyone. Oh, there we go. Pardon me. So, at least we gained positions. That's the main thing. And yeah, another 20%. Never mind. And we lost a bit of safety rating as well, but no problem. Yeah, split 1 of 36. Hey ho. I don't think I'll be doing any more fixed setup races in the Merc AMG. Instead, we'll be looking for stuff where I can do and play with the setup. Anywho, yeah, not the best of days for rating, but never mind. It is what it is. I was kind of expecting it with these daily races, to be fair, because yeah, way out of touch and out of practice, jumping into these and kind of just more doing it for fun. Obviously, the crash really screwed us over in the first race at Le Mans with the Valkyrie. I probably could have held on to a little bit of rating if that hadn't happened, but hey ho, my own silly stupid fault. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be back again Thursday evening for round 1 of the online championship, the World Endurance Championship, and it's going to be a race at Qatar, which will be interesting, and it'll be good practice as well for this weekend, where we've got the first driver swap event of ever here on Le Mans Ultimate, and myself and a few others from the York Sports Racing community will be taking part, running some cars on that. We've got one car participating in the Friday time slot, and I myself and one other will be doing the Saturday afternoon time slot, 1 o'clock UTC, so 2 p.m. UK time. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you back either Thursday evening, 7 o'clock British Summer Time, or Saturday at 2 p.m. British Summer Time. Either of the two. It'd be good to see you then. Follow us on the socials, join us in the Discord, get involved with the community and all that good stuff, and leave the live stream a like. Your support is very much appreciated, as always, and it's cool to see a few of you tuning in, chatting away with us here throughout the live stream and getting interactive. But yeah, hope you have a good next few days, and until the next time, have fun, stay safe, take care.